Yes.
Good evening to you all. Here we come with our next lesson for today, presented by MGN College, where you find assistance with extra classes, matriculate all subjects, but we focus more on physical science and mathematics. So today we are going to continue with our algebra. This question, which has been written on the board, comes in question 1 in the examination paper for the National Senior Certificate Mathematics, paper 1. So for this question, it is the root of 3x minus 5 minus x is equal to negative 5. That is negative 5. So now for this one, what is going to happen is we cannot square, because we are supposed to remove the root of 3x minus 5. We are supposed to remove this root, because there is no way you can proceed with this root. So we are going to make sure that whatever is not in the root, we put it on the opposite side, and that's going to be a root of 3x minus 5. Then this is equal to, when we put x the other side, it's minus x this side, and the opposite side is going to be a positive x. Then this is minus 5. So it's going to be x minus 5. So now from that we can square both sides, because when we square, remember last time from our rules for exponents, we saw that a half and the root will cancel, because root means power negative, power positive, it's power half. So power half multiplied by 2, as we know, we multiply the exponents, you find that the 2 and the half, they give you 1. And therefore, it's like the root disappears. To get 3x minus 5 is equal to x minus 5 squared. So now the task that we have is to expand x minus 5 into bracket squared. So this one you can do aside and say this is the same as x minus 5 multiplied by x minus 5, whereby x times x, you get x squared, then x times 5, which is a negative 5, is going to be negative 5x. Then we can say negative 5 times x is going to give us minus 5x. And then still negative 5 times negative 5 give us plus 25. So now this one becomes x squared minus 10x plus 25. So now this is what we are going to bring and substitute here. And we shall say 3x minus 5 is equal to x squared minus 10x plus 25. And then this looks to be a quadratic equation, so we are going to put it in its general form. And let us put all this the opposite side. This side we are going to remain with 0. The other side is going to be x squared minus 10x plus 25 minus 3x plus 5. So when this one crosses over, it's minus 3x. When this one, the 5 crosses over, it's negative 5 this side, therefore that side is going to be a positive 5. So now this is an equation whereby you're going to make to combine the like terms. Negative 10x minus 3x are like terms. 25 and 5 are constants which can combine, and therefore this side will be x squared minus 13x. Then 25 and 5 is going to be 30. Then this is equal to 0. So now from this, we are going to get 2 factors of 30. This is, here actually we have come up with a quadratic equation. And this quadratic equation we are going to use, we can use the quadratic formula. We can also use factorization. But for this matter, we're going to use factorization because it's very easy to factorize this. So now what you're going to do is to get the factors of 30 that you add, factors of 30 that you add and get negative 13. So I think when we say by 2, this is 15, by 3, this is 5. So now I can see that if we have a 15, if we have 15 and 2, that can give us 15 by 2. These 2, when you multiply them, you are going to get 30. If one is a negative, Negative 15 times 2 is, negative 15 times 2 you get negative 30, so it won't work for us. We can say 10 and 3. 10 and 3, whereby both are negatives. So negative 10 times negative 3, you get 30, but negative 10 plus, when you add them, negative 10 plus negative 3, you are going to get negative 13. So now those are the two roots, and therefore you just say that this is x minus 10 into x minus 3, and that is equal to 0. So our values of x is equal to 1, the first value is x is equal to 10, and x is equal to 3. So since you have a root, whenever you have a root within the expression, you have to find out which, because not both values of x satisfy that equation. So you have to check which one satisfies, which one doesn't satisfy. So we checking. So in checking, we check and say that, let's say we use x is equal to 10, and checking we shall put 3 times 10 minus 5, then minus 10 is equal to negative 5. So we are checking to see whether it is really negative 5. So this is 30 minus 5, which is 25, root minus 10. Is it equal to negative? Is it equal to negative 5? Root of 25 is going to be 5. Minus 10, is it equal to negative 5? Yes. Therefore, this one is the solution. This is not the solution, because if one is the solution, the other one is not the solution. But we can also check for x is equal to 3. We put in, we say root of 3 times 3 minus 5, and that's minus 3 is equal to negative 5. Is it? So this is 9 minus 5. Which is 4, so this is 2 minus 3 is equal to negative 5. So negative 1 is not equal to negative 5, so this x is equal to 3 is not the solution, and therefore the solution is x is equal to 10. Thank you so much. That is all for today. We shall meet next time.